All right, welcome back everybody to another video with your man Gamecock Chuck. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like, share, get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the game yesterday. Also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Give this channel an opportunity. I do Gamecock content, so give me an opportunity to entertain you guys by hitting that subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell. That way you guys get notified when I drop my content surrounding the Gamecocks, whether it be football, basketball, whatever the case may be. Make sure you guys I want to make sure you guys get notified whenever I do that. That way you guys can continue to check out this channel. This ain't gonna be no rant video. I want to say I'm done ranting over this team, getting fired up, ticked off, pissed off, whatever you want to say about this team. We are what we are, and right now we are a 2-6 football team. That's just kind of disappointing in my opinion. And I know a lot of y'all gonna come at me with a bunch of, we got a lot of injuries on the offense and this and that. I understand that. I understand, injuries happen every year, but it also happens to every team out there. So it's not like this is something earth-shattering or groundbreaking. It's only happened to the Gamecocks. So, but we are what we are. We're 2-6 team. Defensively, yesterday I was proud of the way the defense came out to play the game yesterday for most part of the game. We flowed to the ball. We got pressure on the quarterback, which is something we haven't done all season long, probably besides against Furman or somebody like that. But outside of that, we really haven't been getting any pressure on any of these quarterbacks we've been playing. These quarterbacks have been having career games against us most of the season. We haven't been able to get any pressure on them, knock them to the ground, get them all dirty, whatever you want to say. We haven't been able to pressure the quarterback very much this season. Yesterday, for some reason, we were able to get to the quarterback. We were able to knock Max Johnston around, let him know that we were there on defense, I guess you'd say. And it was good to see. It was actually good to see the defense attacking the quarterback, putting pressure on him, making him make difficult throws. For the most part, like I said, they kind of got. It seems like the offensive line of Texas A&M adjusted and was able to pick up our blitz better, as the game went along, second quarter and on. But still, we didn't play bad football on the defensive side of the ball as much as I thought we would yesterday. I thought Texas A&M was gonna get out there and just pick us apart and just run all over us. And if you saw my prediction video, I had Texas A&M having a big win over us, honestly. And I was kind of shocked that it was only by 13. I think we came ready to play yesterday better than we had in most games this year. And this is my opinion. This is my thoughts on it. And I know a lot of y'all probably going to jump on here and say, well, your prediction sucks. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, that's what a prediction is, just a guess. It's not like some scientific equation that you put out there and, compute and say, oh, this is what's going to be. It's going to be this. No, a prediction is just your thoughts based on what you see of how your team has played so far. That's what I saw. Judging by what I saw from our team all season, that was my prediction. So don't come in my comments talking about your prediction sucks, you suck, you way off, whatever. I ain't got time to hear that. I'm not going to be addressing that. A prediction is just that. It's just a guess. It's just how you see or how you think your team's going to perform based on what you've seen throughout the season. So I will admit that my prediction was off. I do admit that. And it was great seeing the Gamecocks, hang in there yesterday and fight the way that they did. Offensively, the play calling was a little... It felt kind of like Marcus Satterfield was still running the offense, honestly, with a lot of these wide receiver screens and behind the line of scrimmage passes. I mean, it just dink and dunk, running the ball when we were so far behind. I mean, it didn't make no sense. We wasn't attacking downfield like Dow Loggins or everybody said that we were going to do this season. In my opinion, I didn't see a whole lot of it yesterday. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But we wasn't attacking downfield like I thought we would. Our offensive line For the most part, held up. We did roll Spencer Rattler out of the pocket, which I think we should be doing that most of the season anyway, to where our offensive line, as beat up as we are, as put together as we are, playing a couple of true freshmen on the offensive line. I think we need to get Spencer Rattler out of the pocket more and let him get outside and scramble and throw, because I think he throws a little better when he's on the run. So, but the offensive play calling kind of, I don't know, it was a little suspect in my opinion for most of that game. Outside of that one drive at the beginning of the game, we looked pretty crisp on that. But outside of that, they kind of, I don't know if they kind of toned it back a little bit, it seemed like, or what. I mean, it just, I don't know. The offense just looked a little more Marcus Satterfield type to me. Just my assessment of it. I mean, I could be wrong. The whole wide receiver screen thing, I'm tired of seeing that. If for some reason we do not seem to block well on wide receiver screens, I don't know why we continue to run that play when our wide receivers don't seem to be blocking or holding their blocks long enough for the guy catching the ball to make something happen with it. So I'd rather see a more downfield passing, in my opinion. We didn't, to my knowledge, I don't think we used the middle of the field any yesterday. Any crossing routes or slants or any, I don't think if we did, it wasn't very often. So, I mean, we need to get back to doing that, using the whole field, not just the boundaries, man. We need to start working the middle of the field, getting the ball downfield, man. We need to start stretching the field. And I know it's hard whenever our offensive line don't give Rattler time, but we got to move him out of the pocket. We got to use the field. We got to use more of the field than just the outside, man. We need to get the ball down the field. That's just my opinion. Just my thoughts. As far as offense, it's good seeing Nick Harbor get in the game yesterday and get some catches. He led the wide receiver room in yards yesterday, catches and stuff. So great seeing that freshman. He had one drop early on, and he felt kind of down. And excuse me. And Spencer Rattler, Coach Beamer, everybody went over there, rallied around him. So that's just the kind of team we got. So good to see him come back from that drop and make some things happen, get some big time catches, throughout the game. And it's good seeing that. Good seeing Josh Simon and Trey Knox get into the game and make some things happen as well. Hate to see that Trey Knox injured his hamstring or whatever that was yesterday. It looked like a hamstring injury, pulled a hamstring or something. So it was great seeing them, using tight ends more. So good seeing Josh Simon get back in the end zone, his second touchdown of the season. Offense, like I said, offensive line played okay. They outside of some errant snaps by Gargiulo, the offensive line didn't play bad. They only gave up 4 sacks, and if I'm not mistaken, I think 3 of them was on the intentional ground. I think they called them a sack because of the intentional grounding. So, which is, I get it. Spencer had to throw the ball away, but I don't know. I'd rather see him throw the ball away than take 3 sacks, even though I think they still counted as sacks. I'd rather see him get rid of the ball than, rough his body up, get all hurt and beat up. So, I mean, outside of them 3 plays, which kind of shot us in the foot in the first half, it's hard to complete a 3rd and 20, 3rd and 25. It's hard to. There's not really a play for that in college football or in pretty much any football, actually. So it's not really a play designed for 3rd and 20, 3rd and 25. So, but outside of that, like I said, offense did better than what I thought. Scored 17 points. Defense, they gave up some big plays, but they didn't get blown out like I thought they were, getting run all over like I thought they would. But that's how it goes. But we are, like I said, we are 2-6. Got 4 games left, all 4 remaining at home. We play Jacksonville State this weekend at noon. I'll be down there watching that game. Hopefully South Carolina can get back in the win column. This is a game that South Carolina should win. They should not have any troubles out of Jacksonville State. And I ain't taking anything away from Jacksonville State. They're a good program. They're a good team, coached by Rich Rodriguez, former Michigan head coach, former West Virginia head coach. So the man knows how to coach a team. So we better be ready and prepared for what they bring, because it's going to be the battle of the Gamecocks. So we better be ready for whatever they're bringing Saturday. Noon kickoff. I'm not sure exactly what channel it's on yet. If I had to guess, it'd probably be the SEC Network. No, it's ESPNU, I believe is what I heard. So, so that game's Saturday, and then after that we got Vanderbilt at home. Not sure what time that game's going to be. Then we play Kentucky and Clemson to round out the year with our annual South Carolina versus Clemson matchup. All 4 of them games, in my opinion, are winnable if we could put together a solid offense and defensive game plan. We can get some players that are injured back if they can get healthy and get healthy enough to play and perform at 100%. I think we have a good opportunity to win all 4 games. I mean, they're not all, you know, these next 4 games are not teams that are lighting the world up. The best one out of the whole group right now, in my opinion, is Kentucky, and they're pretty much more like a one-dimensional team. They got Ray Davis, the running back, and outside of that, Devin Leary, for some reason, has not lived up to the expectation that a lot of people had for him going forward this year at Kentucky. They got good wide receivers, but for some reason they can't hang on to the ball. He's throwing errant passes. I mean, that seems to be the best team that we got remaining on our schedule, in my opinion. But don't take away that we could lose all 4 of these, all 4 of these games, in my opinion. I mean, we are capable of doing that. So I mean, if we have a bad game, or if these teams come in and just exploit our weaknesses, we have an opportunity to lose all 4 of these games. So who knows? Then like I said, we round out the year. We're playing Clemson at home. Should be a matchup of 2 teams that are downright, in my opinion, just not that good this year. This could be a game where both teams are playing for bowl eligibility. If South Carolina can win the next 3, and Clemson can win and get to 5 wins, we could be looking at whoever wins this game is going to be bowl eligible. This could be that type of matchup. So looking forward to all 4 games. I will be in Columbia for each one of them. So excited for that. Finish out this season and get back to recruiting, get back to coaching, and see what happens in the off season. See if Beamer makes any changes. So I'm not off the bandwagon of getting rid of Clayton White. I think he's not the answer for defense. Strength and conditioning coach, for some reason, all these injuries are piling up. Is that a strength and conditioning issue? I'm not sure. Could be just unfortunate injuries. I mean, you know, it just could be wear and tear on the bodies. These young men may not be taking as good as care of their bodies as they should be. So who knows? Should we look for another strength and conditioning coach? I don't know. We'll see in the offseason what Beamer does. And yeah, but like I said, South Carolina went down to Texas A&M yesterday, 30-17. Disappointing loss, but it's not the end of the world. You know, we woke up today with a beautiful blue sky. The Lord has blessed us with another day. So I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful Sunday evening, Sunday day. And till the next video, y'all have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Gamecock Chuck, I'm out. Go Gamecocks.